Cancer. Welcome to your reading. I'm doing a bit of a different reading today. So I'm going to start out with the Gilded Tarot. I'm going to take 3 cards from this deck. The Moonology, 1 card from it. Sacred Destiny, 1 from it. And then I have this one. It's called Divine Doors. This is a newish deck for me. It's got little nuggets of wisdom on there. And these are just going to be general messages. I've already pre-shuffled the cards. Actually, I shuffled them during Aries reading. And again after the Gemini reading right before yours. So they're all good to go just to save some time because they can take a while to shuffle. Okay, let's see. Spirit, what messages do you have for Cancer? Let's see what we got, Cancer. Oh, almost. 3 Swords tried to come out. Just want to throw that out there. In case somebody's going through a breakup. Woo! Hierophant just flew out. Okay. Hierophant, 3 of Wands, and you, Cancer, the Chariot. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the 8 of Wands. This came out in Gemini's reading. It just came out in the last reading. Interesting. Some of you may be dealing with a Gemini. Let's see. What message do you have for this Cancer spirit? Okay. We got your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. I'm going to take these. Put the Hierophant up here. And these 2 underneath. Make sure everything's in the shot. Yes. Okay. Now, let's see. What messages do you have for Cancer spirit? Okay, we've got Purity. Okay, and then for the Divine Doors, these can be hard to shuffle. Let me see what comes out though. Oh, that one flew right out. Okay. So this is the picture. It's really pretty. Trust the universe. Okay. Says, intuition has wandered and led you astray. The timing's not yours, but the universe at play. Have faith and breathe. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, the first energy I got from this was that you're waiting for something, especially with this 3 of Wands. You're kind of, it's like this energy of you're waiting for, I know that's the waiting for your ships to come in, but also it can be it's like taking your dreams to the next level, some sort of next step or progression, because you're moving up from the 2 of Wands, right? We've got to choose a direction. But this is like where you kind of make a practical plan. I just realized that. Your dreams need a practical plan. That's 3 of Wands is basically making a practical plan. Like looking to the horizon. You've got the 2 of Wands behind you where you had to make that choice where the path split in 2 and you had to make a choice which path you wanted to take. But now you've got to really get serious about your goals and dreams, right? And it's funny I say serious because we've got the Hierophant here. And the Hierophant card talks about like a serious commitment. It can be like a marriage card. Maybe some of you are getting married. I don't really see love in this, but I could be wrong. Or maybe you have marriage on the brain. But for me, in this spread, it's more about getting really serious about something. Making a commitment. Some of you could be signing some sort of legal documents. Some sort of official documentation about something. You could be signing a contract. It does not have to be a marriage contract. But it could be. This could be a contract for work, of course. This could be a contract where you've bought a new house, signed a lease on an apartment, that sort of thing. Just something serious, long term. That's what it means. But I do see you it's like you're starting something, it feels like very fresh and new, but now you're trying to figure out how your dreams and goals are going to fit into the equation. It feels like you're very close to kind of grabbing life by the reins and steering your life in the direction that you want it to go. The Chariot can talk about success and victory, though. And it is a card of travel, so you could be traveling, specifically by car, but it doesn't have to be, because you also have Eight of Wands on the bottom, which is air travel. So some of you could be definitely traveling. I keep feeling like maybe you're looking to move, or maybe there's a move, especially with the contracts up here. But yeah, it feels like you've almost reached a dead end, like a roadblock. Now, typically that would mean like the Chariot in reverse, but this feels like, especially with the Trust the Universe card, that it's like you reached a certain point and you're like, okay, I've gotten this far. I've made it past this Two of Wands energy sort of thing, and now I need to look to the future. I need to make a plan. Like your dreams need a practical plan. You're trying to start with a clean slate, and that's what I'm getting from this Purity card. It feels like just a blank, clean slate. Starting over, starting fresh. Some of you could be getting out of a breakup. I did see Five of Cups underneath the Eight of Wands. So some of you could be grieving something right now. You could be going through a breakup and you're trying to start over. You're trying to move on. You're trying to start something new. And just looking to the future is what I'm getting. Looking to the horizon, waiting for your ships to come in, but you're trying to figure out how to get those ships to come in a little bit quicker. You have all, it's like, it feels very, I don't want to say frantic, Cancer. Your energy doesn't feel frantic. It feels, and not frustrated either. It feels like you want things to move faster. You're like, this is how I feel. How can I get these dreams and these goals and stuff? How can I get them to me? How can I bridge that gap between point A and point B to get all of these, wish fulfillments and desires and everything? How can I get all of that to me? How can I attract those? Like, you might want to check on law of attraction, law of assumption, manifesting. There are plenty of videos on YouTube for that, but that's what it feels like. It feels like you're trying to, almost like a rushed energy, like hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. But really, what you need to do is, you can't go from point A to point B without bridging that gap, right? If you come to a river and there's no bridge, I mean, you can try to get across, but if that water is, rushing pretty quickly and it could easily carry you away, and there's some rapids or something, you're not going to stand there and be like, I got this. Like, I think I can wade through all this. I probably won't, drown or anything. That's, no. Common sense is going to tell you can't do that. And it's the same way with your goals and dreams. You have to go from point A to point B, but you have to build that bridge. And the bridge part, I feel like, is where you're stuck. You're standing at the shore and you're looking across the river to the other side, and you're like, that's where I need to be. That's the location I need to be. Everything I want is on that side. And it feels like you can't figure out how to build the bridge. My advice is, it's going to take, you're going to have to do it brick by brick, right? One step at a time, little by little sort of thing. But I think what's going to happen is you need to have that practical plan. Like this says on here, you need to sit down and really say, I need to do this, this, and this, which will help me get from here to here. This is going to be different for everyone. It could be something as simple as you need a loan. It could be another thing like you need to move, because we do have movement cards. But whatever it is, it feels like you definitely need some sort of movement. There's some sort of movement happening for you. But it's one of those things where you're going to have to sit down and maybe write, like, just come up with a list. is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing somebody just write down on like notebook paper, coming up with a list and think of ways that you can achieve your goals and dreams and how to start breaking them down. If you have this huge goal and dream of, I don't know, becoming an actor or something like that, walking the red carpet, what's it going to take for you to get that point? You're going to have to probably take some acting lessons, land an agent, talent agent, start going to auditions or practicing for auditions. You know, you see what I mean? Like, you can't just go from, I'm here and now I'm on the red carpet, I'm famous. You know what I mean? And that goes for anybody. If you want to be a CEO, you can be a CEO, but it's gonna take, like, maybe you having to find a place to rent out for your offices, get a business loan, right? File all the necessary legal paperwork that you need, like for an LLC or whatever. This is going to be different for different countries and stuff. You know, just those kind of steps that you're going to need to take to get from point A to point B, right? You just don't wake up one day and jump right in. Just saw 11:11 on the timer. You don't jump right in from here to, I'm the CEO of this company and it's great and I'm making millions of dollars a year. Like, no, you've got to bridge that gap. And that's what this feels like. Again, let me read this one more time because I feel like this is very important. My eyes keep getting drawn to this. Trust the universe. Intuition has wandered. Your intuition has wandered and led you astray. The timing's not yours, but the universe at play. Have faith and breathe. And that may be where that kind of rushed energy comes from. You feel like you've gone on some sort of detour, Cancer. And that detour has led you to a place where you should never have been. You've learned your lesson, though, hopefully. And now you're trying to right yourself and get yourself back on track. So you can go on to accomplish your goals and dreams. And I do see that coming in, and I see it coming in very quickly. But you're going to have to sit down and make that practical plan first. You're going to start maybe doing some law of attraction, law of assumption, manifesting, that sort of thing, to really pull that in, because it feels like you've gone so off track on this detour in life that to get back to where you're meant to be, it's going to take a little bit of work. So, but I do see a positive outcome for you, Cancer. So don't give up hope. You know, keep the faith. Like it says on here, have faith and breathe. Just take time to yourself. Figure things out. You can do this. You've got this. I know it's probably really overwhelming, but you can do it. You've got positive outcomes here. So, I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.